guys, Jen here with Blessed by Angels. I can't wait to share with you your biggest instrument in learning how to strengthen your spiritual gifts, connect to loved ones, and to live a life that you love. To be able to work at such a high vibration, to be able to connect to spirit, to be able to receive and understand more spiritual gifts, your spirituality, being able to honor your body is one of the most important things to learn while stepping into your spiritual gifts. Now, I say this because your body is literally the instrument in which you use to relay messages, to understand, to interpret. Whether you're maybe going into the healing element, or maybe you just want to know your spiritual gifts for yourself, and you might be a teacher, you might be a doctor, you might be in financial departments, whatever that is, we all have those spiritual gifts. But when we can tap into them, we are able to live a life so much more fully. We're able to experience what it is that we love. And everyone has spiritual gifts that are different. Someone who's really good with numbers, who can go and get the bottom of the answer easily, that is a spiritual gift to be able to do that. And as you're living in that truth, it's almost like, oh, I love what I'm doing because this is what I know I'm supposed to be doing, or this is what I'm happy doing. Whereas some other people might be doing some spiritual healing. I always say, like a doctor, I could never be a doctor. A doctor has such spiritual gifts in being able to discern, learn the body, know what to do, be able to help in dire situations. That in itself, being a doctor, if those are some of your great gifts, is being able to use those and to bring that to light to other people. Regardless of whatever gifts you have, or regardless of whatever career or whatever it is that you're doing with your gifts, your body is the number one instrument in being able to move that forward properly in any element of life. Our body is naturally at a lower vibration, and our spirit is a higher vibration. It's very easy to just want to stay on the couch, to kind of be more lazy, to just relax and take life easier. And then when you're like, okay, I'm going to start going to the gym, I'm going to start having more of this liveliness inside me, go on walks, go on hikes, whatever that is, it takes this step up. It takes a step up to be able to get there, and it takes more energy. And that's the same thing with our positive thoughts, with what we're putting inside of our body. Is it's so much easier to have negative thoughts about ourselves. So it can be easy to say, okay, I'm not good at this or this, I suck at this, I'm not good at this, I'm bad and wrong, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not skinny enough, I'm not eating right. It's so easy to fall into that trap of spiraling down so quickly. And it's almost like if I were to say, well, what are some good things about you? It takes a different energy to be able to say, oh, I am beautiful, I am happy, I love to help people. It's so much harder to say those positive things, and it's almost like climbing up this hole in which we spiral down. And that also goes with your body. It's so easy to maybe not have food in the house or not want to cook. So it's like, okay, I'm just going to go grab a burger somewhere and come back and eat. And I'm not saying that's bad at all. I'm just saying that as we intentionally set time aside for our bodies, as we intentionally set time aside to honor our instrument, we significantly increase our excitement, our pleasure in life, and also give ourselves the space to connect in spiritually. Now, you might be wondering, well, how does that work with spirituality? Why is that even a thing? So let's take this as an example. If you go to a buffet and you stuff your face full of the greasiest food, and it's this great time, after you've eaten those foods, how would you feel? $10 says you probably would want to go home and lay down and take a nap because you're so exhausted, your body's overworking. It's just maybe not the best situation to be working in. Now let's say that you want to raise your spirituality right after you eat that heavy food. It's almost like impossible to be able to focus and concentrate because your body is feeling so heavy, it's not feeling well. And so having that been said, our body is our greatest instrument to bring forth good, to have clarity within our mind, within our spirit, within our body. It's so important to have high vibrations within your space. That would include drinking a lot of water, eating raw fruits and vegetables. I always like to think about this. If I had a Twinkie and maybe a fruit smoothie, you can literally feel the density or feel the lower vibration of the Twinkie versus a fruit smoothie. And it's just those simple aspects of what kind of high vibration am I going to be putting in my system. Before I have sessions with people, I drink a lot of water and I eat mainly fruits or vegetables to get started into my session. If I have something heavy, there's no way I'm going to be able to have my physical body be like on point so that my spirituality can be on point and the channeling can be on point. So it's all connected within one. Another element to think about is the movement within your body. A lot of times we think, oh, this is another video about working out, and it's not about that. It's just about giving your body an outlet, because especially when you're raising your vibration with spirituality, it's almost like your body needs an outlet to be able to relieve anything else that's going on, or to give yourself the space to be grounded in your body as well as connected to your spiritual gifts. So your body is very important. Taking care of it is key. Movement is key. And I even like to think about it like that doesn't mean you have to go to the gym and lift weights for however long. But what do you like to do that brings you excitement and brings you happiness during movement? You know, if that's playing Dance Dance Revolution, if that's going for a bike ride or a walk, maybe you do like to go to the gym. It's giving yourself the time to go to the gym. All of these things are just creating the space for you within your body to be able to receive inspiration, to be able to connect to your loved ones, to be able to really have this excitement within your life. And it all starts with taking care of your number one instrument, which is your body. I am very practical. I like to keep things very simple, very practical. So having that been said, what I like to do is not give you a checklist of things to do, but more of a lifestyle or something that you can become, or it can be a part of you. What I would say is drinking more water to get started, adding more fruits and vegetables into your diet, and at least moving as much as possible. You know, and even if that's impossible to do every day, maybe making it a goal to go out and move 3 or 4 times a week. Or maybe when you're watching a show at night, you could be lifting even simple weights. Or you could get a bike and you could ride a bike while you're watching a show. Or you could be stretching or doing some yoga while you're watching that TV show at night. Just integrating all of these little things, which is going to be key in helping you strengthen your spiritual gifts, your spirituality, connect to your loved ones, whatever it may be that you're here for. I know that honoring your body and understanding how key it is and how it is such an instrument in all these things is going to be very helpful and beneficial. And also, one other thing I'd like to say is be kind to yourself. We may not be the weight that we want. We may not be lifting what we want. We may not look how we want. We may have a sugar addiction or a caffeine addiction, or we may drink too much wine, or whatever that is. It's giving yourself the space to honor that within you and not make yourself bad and wrong if you fall into that habit. It's giving yourself love and compassion and say, okay, I can do better tomorrow. What can I do to fix this in the future? What can I do to see why I spiraled down again? And as you're able to be kind to yourself, you're going to be able to have more compassion, and you're going to be able to strengthen your spiritual gifts even more.